Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Adventures in Arcane Space. I am your Dungeon Master, AuldDragon. Once again, the players are...
Hi, I'm Captain Higgimus, Corporal First Class, and I play Giff Fighter.
Hi, I'm Davey Big Mac Shepherd. I play Braxon, who's a human fighter who likes to miss.
Hi, I'm Daikami-sama, and I play Solas Ebha, who is a half-elven cleric mage.
Hi, I'm James. I play Ockar, human paladin brawl.
Hi, I'm Zaka. I play Lafdul Minglid, a specialty priest thief multi-class. And his title is Quick Fingers and the Untouchable so far. Well, no, she got far. Damn it.
Did you say quick fingers or quack fingers?
No, Quick
Quack.
Fingers. Don't you...
Quack.
It's already begun.
Quack.
It's only a minute in. Tell you what, I was playing... Well, it's our game. I was playing Terraria, and I was like constantly being harassed by ducks.
See,
They were
it's
just spawning
it's a sign.
everywhere.
It's a sign. Alright, well, we left off last week with a fight that went on quite a bit longer than expected. There were some misses involved, which may have
Only
had
few.
something to do with that.
Some.
Some.
Couple things that were pointed out in the comments section that I did forget or miss. Number one, I believe there was either a casting or an attempt to cast the major creation spell last session in the Phlogiston. That should not work. I've already mentioned this to Leva because that accesses the demiplane of shadow. So remember,
Right.
if a spell says that it accesses any kind of plane other than the prime material plane, it doesn't work, even if it's something other than a conjuration summoning. Number two, Higgimus. We forgot that your gun ignores armor.
Oh,
At close range, doesn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, you got
Does
like
that mean
a
you
plus
shot
5 to
anyone?
hit.
Well,
we
I mean,
forgot.
I'm not.
You
I forgot. You forgot. So we all forgot.
Well,
Is that all
I
guns?
don't know how to take. I don't know if like the Giants thing is like natural armor because I think you said
Oh, they
before
were.
that doesn't count.
It doesn't count towards natural armor, but they're wearing plate armor.
Okay.
So, generally any type of humanoid that is wearing armor or using a shield, the gun at close range ignores that part of their armor class. So yeah, if you're fighting a boule or a bear, there's no modifier. But if you're fighting a guy in leather armor or plate armor, whether they are a halfling, a human, or a giant, it's going to ignore that part. So you can always say, after your roll, do they have armor that would be ignored? And then I'll say yes or no. So, but I'm not retconning anything, so it still was a miss. Anyway, so we're starting off with a new round of combat. I think we're on round 11. Yes. So let's just go ahead and get some
Ding ding.
initiatives rolled. Where are my? There they are.
How many Giants are left?
Well, there's one really tiny one.
Yeah, we need to punt him overboard before he goes back to normal size.
The crew have taken out one, and one of them is also still dictated, I think? Or what? I can't remember what you
I
made it
told
do.
it to put his hands on its head.
And how long is that
Then
going to
there's
last?
the one I'm fighting.
Bear with me. I think it's 12 rounds. It might be 12 or 6. I can't remember if it's 2 rounds. Give me a sec.
Yeah, Braxon thumped one with Age's Burden. But I don't know how long that'll last.
That one got
Round
killed.
11. 6 rounds it would have lasted.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think there's probably
My-
2 rounds left on that.
Yeah, I was thinking that maybe a round or 2 left. I mean, you might need to roll from outer self, which is 3d4 plus. That's a good point. I don't have because it's a mage, but I don't write the spell on my hand.
You should probably list it out as normal. Just make a note that it's a power rather
2d4 plus 12 rounds.
plus 12. I mean, it'll almost certainly.
Outlast this combat.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping that Brax could go down the line and weaken all the giants and then use another weapon, but it hasn't worked out that way. Did you say the one that was controlling their helm was trying to get back to the helm?
Yes.
They were calling
Yeah.
retreat.
He called out, and it looks like the giants are moving to cut the lines.
Right. So you was a bit vague with the theatre of the mind thing about where we all are. Can Braxon throw something at him without dropping AG's burden?
You'd be throwing with your offhand, which means you take a -4 penalty to hit.
Right. And I don't know what the Thaco for a bag of ball
Base.
bearings would be.
It's your base factor.
Let's be the base Thaco, would it?
-4.
That's 13.
Does he get a reaction
17.
adjustment if he's got any?
Yeah, if
this
you got a
level.
dexterity reaction attack adjustment.
Ooh.
I've only got +2 with 18, so I doubt he's got any.
Got a defense adjustment. Don't seem to have a missile attack adjustment.
Then no.
That's going to be
Okay.
fun.
Well, it's worth a go. I'll do the...
A ball bearing's going to work on a giant.
Won't know until you try.
Alright.
Yeah. So initiative modifier is what for throwing a bag?
Since you're hasted, it's going to be a 1.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes, it's minus.
Instead of 3.
Yep.
All right.
And let's see, Leva is.
And
Remember, those of you who are hasted, you do get a -2 bonus to your.
oh, and I didn't
Which
click my
one
token
of us
properly.
were hasted?
You can just write the number in, Braxon.
Yeah, I am.
I believe everyone is hasted.
Okay.
Yeah.
So -2.
Yeah.
So mine should be then 7 since I rolled 9 before.
Wait, it's -2?
Yeah, from haste.
You can just
Oh,
write it in, like alter your number that you roll.
Okay.
Yeah, I just did that.
Is it?
Dang, Ockar, you're fast this round.
Is there anywhere? Can I can't fly and cast a spell. Can I like cure light wounds on myself? Just start flying rather.
If you're just flying up and casting Cure Light Wounds on yourself, yeah, well,
The idea is just to fly over to their ship eventually. Get on like one of the
I mean, it's. I'm going to
hulls.
say no because you can't really move while you're casting. If you were already in the air with a fly spell, you could hover, but you have wings. You don't have
yeah.
magical flight, so.
All right. I am just going to cast a spell on myself.
Okay.
I'm just going to change the casting time to 3, so it should.
Yeah, that's
Even
fine.
though it's normally a casting 5.
Yeah, you can either just remove 2 from the roll once it puts it into the turn tracker, or you can, roll with a slightly lower thing. It's up to you.
You'll forget people have got their temp reading versions, apart from me. And Solas.
Yep.
Everyone else has got them.
Mm.
Okay, anyone still need to roll? Take that as a no. All right. Higgimus, you are going first. At the same time,
That's rare.
Sinrae is going. Yeah.
I am going to chug my potion of extra healing.
Okay. The entire
That
thing?
does how much? Yeah.
3d6 plus 3. So there you go. 13 hit points restored. Okay, Sinrae is she's going to move around and try to cast Hypnotic Pattern on some of the giants who are fighting the Giff. Give me just a second. See what that saving throw is. And okay, looks like it's just going to be affecting one of them. And one of the giants that the crew are fighting is out of commission. It catches sight of this hypnotic pattern that she sets up and begins to maintain, and it just kind of like stares blankly.
Oh, good.
Lafdul starts having PTSD.
All right, Ockar, Braxon, and Leva, you're all moving at the same time. So, Ockar, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to, I get 1 attack now and 3 attacks later, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna swing at it. And the bonus from that song's gone, though.
Yeah.
And the chant.
Okay, so it just says 3d20.
Does haste improve Thaco?
I don't believe so.
Thaco 12?
That is a hit.
Okay.
And it is large, remember. That is 12 points of damage. Actually, let me double check. I don't think it does. I think it's primarily the bonus attacks. Slow affects your armor class and everything like that, so...
It should work in the inverse, too, in my opinion.
Well, it doesn't
spellcasting
because
and
they both
spell effects,
do
not spell.
they do different things. They really do different things. So no, it doesn't have any Thaco bonuses.
Are spells actually spelled up? Because it says spellcasting and spell effects. I know the spell effects, that makes sense, but it says spellcast. For
Wait, I'm sorry, I missed something. What are you asking about?
haste, whether it affects spellcasting speed.
does
It
not.
says spellcasting and spell effects are not sped up.
You still get the initiative bonus. You do not. You are not able to cast
Oh,
2
so
spells
the-
or make 2 spell effects or
Oh,
use
right,
2.
so I actually did my roll slightly wrong. But it's fine because I rolled a 3+3, which is...
So it's just that you
It should
can't
have been
cast
a
2
plus.
spells in a round. That's the big thing that it's indicating.
Yeah.
But you still get the -2 bonus to initiative. All right, so Ockar, you were going after the giant helmsman.
Yeah.
All right, you fly by on Beowulf, and he's turning and shouting at his companions, his crew, and he, sensing you coming near him, he turns back to you just as your sword slices across his neck, and he crumples to the ground. Gouts of dark blood spraying from his neck.
Yay! Way to butcher him, Walker.
Just
Braxon.
doing my job.
Braxon, your turn.
Okay, so Braxon throws the marbles, which are not magical in any way, and yells out in Dwarven, "By the power of Moradin's marbles, I curse you."
What?
Some
It's
of
a
the
Lafdul says,
So
I
you,
would
you
approve.
started to insult dwarves gods.
most of the the giants actually look at you. You think they recognize the language, and are you throwing this at instead the other giants that the crew are fighting?
Oh, what? Because did the spellcaster one
Ockar.
went down?
Yeah, Ockar just
Yeah.
killed him.
Yeah. Is there one on its own?
Well, there's the guy in front of you, but then there's also the ones that the crew are fighting.
Yeah. I'll go for one that's fighting the crew then.
Okay. Your sack of marbles kind of it rips apart just as it hits the deck beneath one of the giants, and your speaking in Dwarvish must have taken it by a surprise or something like that, because he kind of hesitated and looked towards you, not expecting this, and all of a sudden there's a you hear a loud "oh!" as he collapses, slips and falls on those marbles.
I'm surprised he didn't crush the marbles.
I rolled a 2 on his saving throw, so
That's lucky.
Oh god.
yeah. All right, Leva starts casting a spell, and she is casting that at -3 levels. All right. A sudden cone of sparkling, whirling colors appears and doesn't do anything this round. Lafdul, your turn.
Can I move 6 because I'm hasted?
What do you
It's
want to
free
do?
Cast Cure Light Winds and move towards their ship, so to speak.
No, because you still are moving not very fast.
Alright. Can I move a little? Whatever I can.
You can move
or
a
not
little,
move
but
at all?
with
Yeah,
the
that's what I mean.
distances
Just make a
involved,
tiny
it doesn't
bit.
matter.
Alright, then I obviously cast Cure Light Winds on myself.
Okay.
Oh, it would be.
Woohoo! What
Well, that
wonderful
might be the
healing.
difference. One might be the difference between dying or not.
Yeah, could be. All right, Solas.
Well, it's hammer time.
Oh, goody.
So I cast the spiritual hammer.
Right.
I so wide the face palm that when you said that. It's like, oh.
Can
God.
I attack at the same turn?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm attacking the slowed giant.
Okay. Yep.
You should have gone on with the encore with going with the dwarven theme.
Yeah, but... And I get +1 from this.
You create a hammer out of force. It appears right in front of you, dissolving away one of your miniature hammers. And you send it at one of the giants, but in the furious melee and everything like that, he apparently has he moved from the spot that you expected him to be in, and it just whiffs on by and then returns to you. Okay. And where did that D6 come from?
I don't know. Right, rolled the D6.
Oh. All right, well, that guy is not doing anything because he be dead. All right, Higgimus, give me a D20 for the Giff.
Oh,
God.
I've still got Battle Fate on Braxon.
Oh, you might want to roll it.
Yeah.
Doesn't Higgimus also have the battle fate?
6.
One of them ran out.
One of them ran out. It'd be Braxon then, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because Braxon
I
got
can't
the battle
remember
fate
who had it
first.
first.
Did you guys see that at all?
Yes, I think Braxton's 6 overrode it. Also, give me a second one for the because there's one group of 1 left. Okay. Well, that guy isn't able to do anything. However, the first group decides to take the opportunity of the giant that has fallen, and they kind of decide to attack him.
Oh no, it's terrible.
All's fair in love and
now
war.
they've all. I know the Giff have been slain, so they're gonna jump on an opportunity. So
All right, so they do manage to hit with that first batch.
Oh, they're using
And
pikes.
Ockar, give me a 5d20 for the human sailors, please.
Okay.
Oh, nice numbers.
Okay, that is going to be... What happens if someone attacks someone with a hypnotic pattern? Let me see.
They come out of it, don't they?
I imagine so, but I want to double check. It definitely is the kind of thing that I would expect.
Yeah, it does. It immediately frees them.
Yep. However, that's still kind of worthwhile. Get some damage in, guaranteed damage.
Mm.
And the other, that 15 is going to affect the giant that is down. So that is another giant that is dead.
Cool.
Way.
Making progress.
Yeah.
Helps to get some good
So-
rolls and good effects. Alright, so the
Will the
hypnotic...
giants
But you're
start
saying
making
that
progress
last time
on
we
us?
didn't have good rolls.
I'm saying
we
you,
didn't.
last time you did not have good rolls. You had awful
didn't.
rolls. Really, really awful rolls.
It could have been worse.
It could have
Yeah,
been.
Higgimus could have died. He went down. So.
Could have all died, yeah. Viraja seems to have had the same idea as you, Solas, and she creates a magical hammer of force in the air and sends it at the giant near you, and misses. Okay, let's see.
I feel I share so much in common with Firadra.
Alright, the giants are attacking.
Oh no.
They missed.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, there's no critical hits and no critical failures in the system, so no benefit from that one, but yeah, they missed. Now the giant that is slowed, I can't remember if I had him attack last time or not, so I'm gonna restart it, and he is gonna get an attack this time. And he's attacking Braxon. That is going to be a hit.
Ouch. For
4 dice that I need to roll. Hold on a second.
72.
Well, they can't quite do that much, but I don't think you're going to be happy here.
Taken by the miniature giant.
Yeah, I'll roll it afterwards. Braxon, that is going to be 26 points of damage.
26. Ouch.
Yeah.
I think Braxon better drink his potion.
I feel bad for using my cure light wounds on myself, but this is why I wanted to put myself above 20.
Well, the giant does bring his sword down on you, and it is painful. Leaves a pretty giant gash in you.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Braxon's not far from falling over.
No. All right. Let's see. Higgimus.
Make an attack.
Higgimus drank a potion, so he does not. Ockar, you do. You get your first attack.
Okay. Is there any giants nearby?
There is the slowed giant in front of you. Yes.
Then I will go for it.
Oh, let me also roll for Tayan's damage. But go ahead.
Don't be
Okay. I can roll?
Yeah.
I get 3 attacks.
1 attack right now. Nope. Braxon.
So what Braxon gets to fight with his mace, does he?
Oh, right, no, you threw the
threw a
marbles.
bag of-
You threw the marbles. I forgot
Yeah,
about that. So
But
no.
Battleflake gave him an attack as well. It's
Oh.
kind of weird.
If
Yeah,
Battle
Battle-
Fate gave
Battle
you an
Fate-
attack, I will let you take that with your mace, but you're taking a -2 penalty.
Okay.
Battle Fate also gave to either bonus damage or bonus accuracy to that attack.
So I do
Yeah.
D20 -2.
You can get also attack bonus to that attack with Battle Fate. Since
Yeah, you
6
get
gives
plus
you
2,
extra
yeah.
attack and accuracy or damage.
Hang
You're
on.
supposed to announce what you are doing before you roll.
Oh,
I'm gonna assume that because you knew that you were gonna get a -2, that you would have applied the
yeah.
bonus. to
Yeah,
the attack.
Braxton's been putting all the bonuses. Sorry, I thought it was an extra attack.
It's
Yeah,
extra
it's
attack plus bonus to hit or damage.
Yeah.
So it is. Yeah, sorry.
No, that's fine. That is going to be a hit. Let's go ahead and roll damage.
Right. Aegis burden does.
Plus, it's a warhammer, and you're attacking someone in plate armor, so
Yeah.
that gets a bonus to hit.
Is it how much to hit? Is it just
It
like
does.
plus
Just
1?
one.
Yeah.
I thought it just did D4 +2.
Right, you get a +1 to hit creatures in plate armor. So yeah.
I do.
Yep, with a warhammer.
Yeah, hammer just crushes the person beneath the armor.
All right. 3 points of damage. Let me roll for. He drops his sword and kind of stumbles. He's still able to try and smack you, but yeah, you're pretty sure that he is not as strong as he was.
Right.
Question: Does that plus damage from Warhammers also come for a spiritual hammer?
Yes, I will say it does. Because Spiritual Hammer does specifically say that it creates a magical warhammer.
Okay.
What should I... I'm going to go with that. Okay. And Ockar, you get your next 2 attacks.
Okay.
That's a hit. That one is not. Not on the round that they get cast in, Lafdul.
Mm-hmm.
14 points of
Good
damage.
shot.
So you fly over on Bjolmulf and make a slashing swipe with your sword.
That's cool.
And next round. So yeah, those with spiritual hammers will get bonus attacks. Technically, it probably shouldn't, but the damage from spiritual hammer is a little bit underpowered anyway, so... let me see what Leva has.
How many are left?
There is the small one, there is the one that you guys are facing, and there are 3 left that the crew are facing, although one of them is still... How long does Dictate last again?
6 rounds.
6 rounds? Alright, so he'll probably be out of it this round.
Did Thean hit the miniature?
Yeah, and I apply damage.
What does a potion of vitality do?
Nothing that's going to help you immediately here.
Wow, this... Bro, actually, I get -2 to it.
Okay. Then I'll take the temporary healing potion next round, I think. So that's... Is that a 1 instead of a 3 because we're hasted?
Yeah.
Lafdul is drawing both his short swords
Mm.
and attacking. No, he's got expertise with... Well, not expertise.
Oh.
Improved 2 weapon fighting.
It's weird. We're doing theatre of the mind, and I still keep clicking off my character. Roll 20 keeps telling me off.
Well, maybe you should stop clicking off your character. Just an idea.
Oh well. So if the giant gets faster initiative than Braxon, Braxon might fall over.
The giant is slowed. He can't attack this round.
Oh, that's handy.
Yep.
And he also looks like he's doing hedgehog cosplay.
Nah, he has
Okay.
just a bad back.
Yes, he has a bad back.
Yeah.
Because he's wearing plate armor and he can't carry it.
We're not doing the Sonic movie right now.
Let's see. That is going to be that. All right. Everyone, anyone still need to roll?
No,
You've used your lay on hands, haven't you? Okay.
not yet.
I thought you did, didn't you?
Nope.
All right. Solas, you're going first.
Same plan as last turn.
All right. Same
Yeah.
effect as last turn.
Yeah, you
so
can
it
get
seems-
one worse. I don't think it does anything now.
Viradra is going to try as well.
Maybe on the one, the caster gets smacked in the head with his own hammer.
No, I'm actually not. Because it's a spell
I
rather than
know,
an
I know,
actual
it's
hammer, there aren't critical hits and critical failures with a spiritual hammer. Need to remind myself on what Viradra's Thaco is. Yeah, that's not going to hit.
Level 5, yeah. An 18.
All right, Ockar.
Okay.
Thaco of 12.
Yeah.
That hits.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
This damage.
Dang.
All right,
you
you
do a
you
fast
do
work
another painful slash across the giant, and now it's Higgimus' turn.
Alright, I'm gonna swing my mace.
All right.
My attack is 13.
That's a hit.
Do maces do less damage or more? Rest giants.
Less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flails do more damage.
Really?
Yep. All right, 15 points of damage. You smash the giant. He's hunched
In the knee?
over now, so it's a lot easier to smash him in the face with your mace. And of course, you are enlarged.
Oh, goodness. We need
Which-
to add 2 times to that.
Yeah, so that's going to be.
So that's 20 damage.
Yep. All right. Leva is casting invisibility on Braxon.
Oh.
It won't last long if you attack, but if anything, it tries to attack you. In the meantime, you will get an armor class bonus.
That's useful.
Lafdul.
She managed to cast invisibility.
I should have. Yes, actually, she did.
This is, Alright, yeah, no, I'm joining the melee. I
Oh.
look for the nearest giant.
Actually, you know what? I just remembered she probably couldn't do that because I think she had to concentrate on the vortex. So that is going to happen instead.
Okay.
She sends that through the giants, and let's see. Not the giant in front of you that you're facing, but the ones that the crew are facing.
Mhm.
Okay, does not wild surge. And that was... Okay. One of them gets eliminated. And the one that is dictated, and the other one takes some damage. And it's going to be that. Okay, so there's 2 giants left that the crew are fighting. One of them is still dictated, though. I think this is the last round. I think I said. All right, so Lafdul, you are going to attack the giant that is weakened. Or... I'm sorry.
Yeah, I guess. Well, the other one actually, the healthier one.
Okay, so let me go bring him over. Let me modify his hit points. Okay, so I'm taking this one out of the ones that the crew are facing. What's your Thaco?
With the main hand, it...
You miss with the main hand, for sure.
Yeah, and offhand's 15.
15, that is a miss.
Sad face.
Alright, Braxon, your turn.
Okay, he's going to chug his temporary healing potion that Lafdul gave him.
Okay.
Just 4 left.
Alright, 7 hit points.
Hey, he's in double figures.
Woohoo! Alright, Ockar, give me 5d20, please. Okay, that is going to be 1 hit, eliminating another one of the giants.
Cool.
They did that on the one that was dictated. All right. The crew are actually completely done with what they're facing, so I am not going to be having them roll. They're going to be like rushing around. Interesting thing that you're noting. You're only just now realizing this because of the way that the fight's gone. The Giff that went down, their bodies seem to have vanished.
Weird.
All right. Sinrae is going to fire an arrow at the giant that Lafdul attacked. 20's pretty good.
Depends who it hits.
She gets
it's pretty easy.
She gets an arrow right in its fleshy neck. Not enough to cause, substantial damage, but pretty sure it's going to make its saving throw. Yeah. Okay. That guy can't do anything.
Was she using her magical arrows or normal ones?
Just her normal arrows. She didn't tell me to use her magical ones, and I'm not gonna use them except in a situation where she would need them. Alright, let's see. The fire giant that you're facing, Lafdul, is going to attack you.
Yay.
And it missed.
No.
Yeah. Yep, it missed. I mean, obviously you're not using your shield, but you easily dodge. You easily dodge the sword blow from that giant. And also the...
They got like an amazing flag.
Yeah.
It's like I pretty much knew I was going to get hit and won. Oh, I thought I did.
And the little miniature giant completely whiffs on attacking Tayan.
Tayan lives another round.
How about Tayan attacking it?
Yeah, I'll do that. Nope, that's a miss.
I was thinking, if Tayan got hasted, his life expectancy would just go down the toilet.
Yeah, but...
Didn't you say Spiritual Hammers get the second attack?
Yeah,
I get second attack
handle that
as
in a
well.
second. But shoot, I was going to say something. Oh, familiars have an extended lifespan anyway.
Right.
All right, so let's
Extended
see.
within-
Solas, second attack from your spiritual hammer.
I think it's going to be second miss.
You
How
predict
did I
those
guess?
exact rolls.
The exact same.
You need to
result.
invoke some dwarvish luck.
Faradra missed as well. Ockar, your turn.
Wow, she's
And of his luck doesn't seem to work.
She rolled higher than
Okay,
you, though.
so just one attack or all three?
Just one right now.
these twos and threes are really popular.
Higgimus. How many attacks do you normally get, Higgimus, with a weapon?
Sorry, 2 every 3.
Okay, and you took a potion last round, so...
Yeah. This round I would get just 2 attacks.
Yep. Well, you'll get 3 attacks, actually. That's a
3
miss.
attacks?
Yeah, because it would be 3-3 as opposed to 2-4.
Oh, okay.
It's just easier to do it that way. And Lafdul, you get your second attacks.
Uh, 14 and 15.
Unfortunately, those are both misses.
Ah, oh well.
Okay. Ockar? Alright, one hit from Ockar. Also, Sinrae gets an extra attack. Or second attack.
So this you get a lot of shots with our hasted using a bow.
5 damage. Ockar, you slash at the giant that has been weakened, and you just nick an artery, and he clutches at it and goes down.
Haha!
Yeah, Sinrae should be getting 4 attacks because she's hasted as well. So that was 1. That was that's a hit.
What, another 20?
No.
Well, the way you said that, I hit.
Well, it was like high roll, so 4 points of damage. And her last arrow is a miss. And Higgimus' last attack.
That goes 13.
That is a miss. Alright, I think that, yeah, the giant could injure you, but he's going to surrender now.
The small one?
Yeah, the small one
This
surrenders too.
Quick, tie the small one up.
It's
I
gonna
thought we were
break
gonna
the ropes.
throw the small one overboard.
I could stab them.
I
with my
mean,
spell
they surrendered.
We were going to throw the small one overboard, but if he's surrendering, we don't need to.
It would be not a good act to throw a surrendered enemy overboard. Even
Well-
if they are fire giants.
What is the normal thing for pirates, Old?
Don't go far, Tina.
Well, you have multiple choices. You can imprison them and try to turn them in at a an appropriate port for a reward. You could, if you're in a situation where you can't take people, leave them with appropriate amounts of food and water, fresh air, and let them drift.
Mm.
You know, they still have a chance to get someplace and stuff like that. But that is up to you.
Can we tow their boat?
You can
All right, that's what we're going to do.
tow it.
We'll
we can lock them up
remove
in
their
their old
helm.
ship.
Yeah, we'll remove their helm, take them prisoner, tow their boat.
They've got
We're
no.
heading to a nearby port, aren't we?
Yeah,
They won't have a normal helm, will they?
There is
Giant
an enormous chair at the back of the longship that they have.
Well, we'll
Oh,
figure
hey, it's big enough for Higgimus.
it's probably big.
It
Higgimus
is
has got his
substantially bigger than Higgimus.
That means
Oh,
Higgimus can relax in it like it's a couch.
Yeah.
That's just,
So, does that sound like a plan to everyone?
Yeah, we'll take their
Yeah.
helm. Even if we can't use it, we can sell it.
Yeah.
And as soon as the giants surrender, Solas is going to be going to help the injured crew member.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
interesting thing is that they're gone. No
All
bodies.
gone?
They're gone.
Oh,
What?
I think the
what happened
vortex
to
might
them?
have eaten them.
You did
Wow.
not see any. You did not see the giants eat them. The bodies are just gone.
How about the bodies of the giants?
Higgimus has been hiring illusionary Giff.
The bodies of the
Are-
giants are still there.
Are our crew just illusions? What is reality?
Your crew
I'm
is definitely
casting-
mystified. They're saying that they didn't notice what happened in the skirmish. Were you gonna tie up these giants as well?
Yeah, we'll tie them up.
Yeah, we should do that.
We'll use the nautical rope to tie them up, I guess.
As you do so, it feels like a mist kind of falls over you. Not you don't feel anything. There isn't like a breeze or anything like that, but everything seems to get foggy, and you suddenly find yourself back on your asteroid, but it's like you're looking at everything through a fog, except for all of your crew members. All of your crew members, every member of the party, every member of the crew, crystal clear. But you can see the dwarves working on your asteroid, and it's, again, like looking at them through mist.
I'm gonna try to disbelieve an illusion.
Okay, go ahead and give me a... well, actually, let me roll the... what's your saving throw versus spell?
13, but I get a +3 to the roll.
Okay. You attempt to disbelieve, but everything... nothing changes.
Huh?
Nope,
Can
I'm
I
afraid
roll a
to go
spellcraft to theorize if we are under some spell that I might have heard?
You can.
Oh, I was.
It's not reasonable to... I mean, it's reasonable to assume that you're under some sort of magic, but it's nothing that you're familiar with.
Okay.
Now, you can
I'm
see...
completely confused by this.
You can see all of the Giff that were injured, and it seems that some of them have recovered. They went down, but they're here. Those that have survived come up to you and Higgimus and say, "Captain, something very strange happened. Everything went dark when I took that hit and went down, but then I seem to wake up here." Did you stop by the your asteroid before on this trip? I don't think you did. I think you...
I don't
I don't think
so.
we did.
Yeah.
No, we
So-
didn't. We just
we
went.
Right. So the Giff says to you, I don't know where we are.
This is our asteroid
Yeah,
base.
I think it is. I mean, we didn't. What the heck is going on?
You
ship here?
You can move around. Your ship is not there. You can move around your asteroid, but you can't interact with any of the equipment that you've left here. You can certainly sit on things, but there's nothing that like you can't pick up anything.
There has to be some kind of grand illusion in place here that's messing with us.
All you got.
Mm,
All right, I will explore around. See
How?
what
Who's affected by
I can
this?
find.
Everyone, even the giants.
Everyone. Oh.
Let's wait.
But
Fire
just the
giants, we
two
can't tie them up.
giants. Just the two giants. You do not see the corpses of any of the others.
I will cast the Dispel Magic in an area that doesn't contain any of us.
Okay.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead
look
and-
over at the giants and say, "Hey, Jotuns, do you know what's going on here?"
They don't seem to recognize the language that you're speaking. They kind of like just look at you.
Just speak in Dwarven. You know Dwarven, don't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask it in Dwarven. What's going on?
The giant says to you, "I'm as baffled as you are. I don't know what's going on. Never seen anything like this. I assumed it was something that you did."
I'm fairly certain it's not something we did.
All right. So yeah, I guess I continue to explore, see what I can find.
Usually, when it's something we did, it's fairly obvious.
You can move about your asteroid entirely, but everything that was here is kind of misty and faded out. All of you guys, your crew, everyone is crystal clear. You do notice that your wounds seem to be healing at a faster rate than expected.
It was my ring regeneration amplified.
You haven't
I'll
taken
look
any
over
damage
at
other than
Leva.
fire damage, have you, Lafdul?
I took 4 normal damage. The rest was fire.
Yeah, that's all healed up now.
So I get +4.
I'll look over to Leva. Is this one of your magical mistakes?
She says that her vortex was still in place when everything happened, so she doesn't think it's anything related to that, but she can't guarantee that that's not the case.
Is Roger with us?
Yes, everyone is with you, including your two helmsmen. Nemariel and
All
Nora.
right.
They are confused. They are equally confused.
I'm going to close my eyes and then open them, trying to see if that wakes me up from this weird dream.
I'll look over to Lafdul and I'll say, something you did? Or one of those elf god things?
They would have put it past Erevan to do this, but can Lafdul roll religion check because he wants to theorize if what's been happening with the duck is something that he might have been doing. And,
You can go ahead and roll.
I'm grasping at straws here, really.
Do anyone
Grasping
of us
at one
notice
duck straws.
Do any one of us notice anything that is out of place except that we are here and we aren't supposed to be in here?
The dwarves are working steadily around your asteroid, and they don't seem to notice you at all. There does seem to be a weird coincidence every time that some member of the crew, or including you guys, and one of the dwarves is in close proximity, where there seems to be like a force that's preventing you guys from bumping into each other or something like that. Like if you if you see a dwarf walking in a straight line and you plant yourself in front of them, it will appear like they suddenly remembered something somewhere else, and they go turn and walk somewhere else.
Who's
Braxon's-
been...
Try to touch them.
I'm going to use detect evil intent on the dwarves.
All right, Lafdul, this could be something Sealy Court-ish, but given the fact that you weren't anywhere near a Sylvan land, you think that's
why it's
not likely?
Has anyone been put on the ethereal plane before?
No.
Has anyone used an ethereal oil?
Oh, you know what that is.
Then
'Cause
Higgimus
Higgimus
turned into
says-
a.
No, because I've got oil of etherealness, and I want to know if this would affect me.
Higgimus turned into a shadow, but he didn't go ethereal.
Yeah, and Braxon went into a mist. Could I theorize what would happen if I used the oil of etherealness in this? Would I know? Of
Give
an
me a
ethereal
spellcraft
plane?
check.
Nope.
You have no idea what the interaction would be. But the interaction could be great, but it could also be really bad as far as you, like.
Yeah, I'm
guess.
just hoping it might reverse it.
Braxon wants to make a lasso with magical rope.
All right. First of all, Lafdul, you would know that if it did anything, it would only affect you.
Yeah, but
So, like, if it fixed whatever is going on, it would fix it for you and no one else.
yeah, but then at least I'd be able to act within the other plane.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah, he'd be able to
temporarily.
figure out what's going on outside of the thing.
No, it's an experiment. That's
Do
like
it.
I'm gonna use it on myself.
All right. Well,
Or
hold on.
experiment.
Braxton, you were going to do something with your magic rope.
Yeah, he's going to try and lasso one of the people we can't touch.
Every attempt to do so fails for a different reason. Like sometimes the rope just refuses to listen to you, or it snakes out and the dwarf just at the last second seems to turn and move somewhere else.
Very strange.
Nothing you seem to do is able to interact with the dwarves at all with the rope.
Well, there's one extreme option we could try, but I'm not a fan of it.
Well, Lafdul's about to try a potentially extreme option.
Not that extreme, the other extreme.
Murder? Death?
Yes, trying to stab one of the dwarves.
Oh, if you can't interact with it, it doesn't matter what you try.
Yeah.
And that
theorizing.
is pretty extreme. I don't think that a paladin would be willing to do that.
Yeah,
might
that's why I
slap
said I
someone.
wouldn't do it.
Okay.
I just- that
Paladin,
was the first thing that popped into my head and was like, no, that's a bad
Quite
idea.
opposed to it.
Braxon says to Lever, wasn't there a spell before that stopped us seeing people you wanted to hit? Kind of misdirected us.
It wouldn't have teleported us here.
Yeah, she doesn't know of any, like, she's aware of the teleport spell, but she, as far as she knows, it doesn't do anything like this.
No, but there was...
Teleport
And
wasn't
she
there
can't think of
spheres?
anything, like, there are other spells that might have some slight similarity to this that she knows of, but she doesn't. I mean, I'll have her roll a spellcraft check just to.
I think we fought someone that had a spell that made us forget where they were when we tried to hit them.
Yeah, but that wasn't creating. It didn't move you guys. She'll tell you it didn't move you guys. It didn't create this kind of fog-like effect that you're seeing.
This is what
Oh
happens.
god,
when
I know what's happening.
Is this what happens when there's a there not there spellcaster?
Ald
It
sent
is-
us to Ravenloft finally.
Definitely not a there not there spell. Leva can confirm that for you.
Well, you said our wounds are healing faster than they would normally.
Yeah, they seem to.
Huh.
I hope we're not on the positive material plane.
If we are in the positive material plane, we would have been dead long ago.
Oh, we'd be exploding.
So, Lafdul,
Yeah.
you did want to use the oil?
Yep.
Too much positive energy is not good for you.
There
I
seems
have
to be some force preventing you from pouring the oil out. You can pop the cork on it, remove the cap, whatever, but you
Does
cannot...
the oil leave the vial?
No, it will not leave it. You turn it upside down over your head, and it does nothing.
Can he scoop it out?
It seems solid.
All right. Well, something's got us here. You said
We're looking
I
all over
explored
this
around.
place and we don't see what got us here.
All right. So
did my
Hold on.
off
Ash,
earlier?
Higgimus, what were you saying?
okay, so we explored everywhere, in around.
Yeah.
The place. All right. We didn't see anything. Nothing. Well, beyond the mist stuff. Nothing beyond the ordinary that way.
Right. You see nothing out of the ordinary other than the fact that you can't seem to interact with any of the objects or people, and everything kind of looks misty, except for your companions and crew and the fire beams.
Can
And
we?
we're-
Oh wait, did I get anything from using detect evil intent on the dwarves?
You did not.
And we're
And
healing.
my dispel
faster,
magic
though.
didn't work.
Braxon says, I'm going to have a look at the astrolabe and see if it suggests we've moved.
We can't because we're not on our ship anymore, are we?
Your
no,
ship.
that's
You're
weird.
no, you're not on the ship. The ship did not.
I want to
move.
test something. Somebody hand me a dagger.
You do
I'm
not
gonna test
see-
something on myself.
You do not see your ship at all.
You could we can interact because we're on the same plane of existence. We're separate.
Somebody hand me a dagger. I got a plan. It's not going to involve stabbing a dwarf. I
You
promise.
stab yourself with your sword.
No. That's gonna hurt too much.
No, it won't. You just nick yourself with
Hand
it.
me a dagger!
Ockar is going to be starting to cut himself because he's too
No, I'm
depressed.
not even gonna do that. I'm gonna look for one box and try to stab with the dagger and see what happens.
I mean, do you don't have any non-magical daggers?
Braxton's got
Ockar
a dwarven
doesn't?
dagger.
Okay.
Braxton's got a dwarven dagger. He'll lend to Ockar.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go and try to find something wooden or cloth to stab with the dagger.
Okay.
See if that changes anything.
The first thing you find is, I mean, one of the bunk rooms, like it's one of the larger rooms in the place in your asteroid complex, and so that's where a lot of your crew members ended up. So you do go there and you try to cut some of the sheets, and they don't cut. Your dagger just seems to slide over it like it was metal, but it doesn't make any
Alright.
sound.
And then I'm gonna prick my finger to see if I can even do that here, or if this is a no
You can
hurt
hurt
anything
yourself.
zone.
You prick your finger and it begins to bleed.
Okay.
However, it stops bleeding a lot faster than you would have expected.
Okay. In that case, I say we hang tight here and wait until it seems like we're healed, and then after that, we should.
Do we get full? Are we fully healed?
Well, you haven't been there long enough to know.
Once we're healed and everything, maybe eventually whatever did this to us will appear. If not, at least we'll be fully healed before we try to do something.
Lafdul's like, worst case scenario, I could take us to a different plane through my gate spell if it works.
What is the percentage chance that it works?
Like 30.
You know what? I'm willing to risk it.
Great idea.
Alright, so-
The
Last
Solas.
little
The
bit.
nothing happened with the dispel magic. There was no
Okay.
difference that you noticed.
I say that my detect magic gave off an extremely powerful aura. Whatever this entire area, wherever we are, is magical in nature.
Including all of you. Every single one of you and the fire giants are radiating intense magic.
Could be that we are not actually here, that it's just our spirits.
No,
Yeah,
well, no.
we-
I was able to injure myself.
Yeah, we can all hurt
Yeah.
and interact with ourselves, but we're separate.
We are separate from everything else.
Explain.
I mean, I kind of proved that we can interact with ourselves.
Yeah, that was already apparent now. At least it was to me.
Yeah.
But how are we going to deal with the rest of this?
Well, we're going to need a new ship
Yeah,
so we can get back
Oh,
on.
Once again, I say
plane.
we just take it easy, sit down,
Yeah.
wait. Whatever sent us here or did it will probably make itself known, or if not, just give it a bit.
Well, I'll try to do different things to study if I study this phenomena.
could I? Silly question, but does a priest know if he's able to contact his deity know the difference between when you have access to your, or deity has access to the sphere, rather as opposed to not? Could I make that distinction? As in, like,
Only when you're trying to memorize a spell, or if you're casting a spell that requires them access. And you haven't...
Oh, yeah. I will try to seek spiritual guidance from Ogma, so I'll start praying.
I guess
I'll pray to
Lafdul will
Tyr.
as-
Though I doubt this is kind of out of his wheelhouse.
Lafdul's really hesitant about doing this.
About doing what?
Asking Aravan for help.
I mean, it doesn't have to be asking for help, but then again, you also don't have a commune spell, so...
Yeah. I guess he would try and see if he can at least be heard.
Yeah, I'm praying to see if I can be heard by Tyr.
Yeah.
Well, an hour goes by, and
An hour.
everyone gains 1 hit point.
Ooh.
I don't like this.
I'm healing. I don't like this.
Yeah, that's exactly why.
I'm scared.
Lafdul, you all of the
No, 'cause
non-fire damage that you took got healed already.
Ew. Dear.
And 1 point of the fire damage you took is healed, specifically to you, since you have a ring of
Oh
regeneration.
yeah, I already.
It's going to take Braxon a long time to heal.
Wow, it's relatively short actually, but
who is? Let's see. I guess Viradra's seeing that, I mean, some of you guys are injured and everything like that. She is just gonna take the opportunity and say, might as well do some healing and cast some spells. Let me see what she's got memorized.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Cure moderate wounds on Higgimus. Uh, 8 hit points, Higgimus.
got 4 temporary healing potions there.
And 2 cure light wounds on Braxon for 1 and 4.
Oh, so 5 in total.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any conjuration spells? A spell that would access another sphere, so to speak. I don't have any memorized, so.
Leva has major creation.
Have her use major creation.
If she could create something.
I will cast 3 cure light wounds. 2 for Braxon and 1 for Ockar.
All right, Lafdul, you speaking to...
Is that the first 2 for Braxon?
Yeah, first 2 for Braxon.
Now, well, first of all, Solas, you cast that cure light wounds on Ockar, and it fizzles.
Interesting.
What?
But the 2 for Braxon work.
Yep.
I'm gonna use lay on hands.
Ockar, that fails.
Ooh.
I assume you were using it on yourself, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Interesting.
They didn't fail before we went in here.
I'm confused.
So Lafdul, you speak to Leva and ask her if she has any spells that access another plane. She says that she does have major creation, and you ask her to create something. So she casts her spell, pulling some wisps of shadow stuff from the demi-plane of shadow, and she creates you some wooden ducks.
Oh, you're
This
terrible,
hell just
Leather.
got worse.
Oh, at least we can access other planes. So it's not the worst case scenario.
But I'm interested
Try
about
your gate spell, Lafdul. That's our only shot that I can think of.
No.
30% chance of success, and a failure, I will tell you that a failure with a gate spell that does
Put
something
us in
like
the
backfires.
abyssal plane.
I would be rolling randomly to see where it opens, which means it could open to the
One of the
abyss
nine
or the hells or something like that. So
We're kind of stuck here.
Hang on, yeah, it's the
But
last
you
resort
don't
as
need
if we're
to-
dying of
You
starvation.
don't need to start panic because we've just been here for a while.
Yeah.
I'm not. I put the option out.
I will since a spell seems to fizzle on Ockar, I will test the thing by
All magic
casting
fails.
no alignment and trying to read Ockar's alignment.
all right.
Braxon says, it's my fault for using Moradin's magical marvels.
We
That's
did
why I was-
invoke his name, so he might have done something in a dwarven sphere. Maybe you should ask for his forgiveness or something.
Does no alignment actually tell you the alignment, or what does it tell you?
There's a chance to know the alignment.
No alignment.
Good, neutral,
Exactly read
evil.
the aura of creature or aligned object. The caster must remain stationary and concentrate on the subject for a full round. So I do get the exact alignment.
Is it exact? Do you know if it's lawful or chaotic?
Exactly read aura of creature.
Oh,
Is there a saving throw?
Yeah.
negate.
All right, give me a saving throw, Ockar.
Can I
Saving throw
just
versus
allow
spell.
it?
I mean,
It is a-
yeah, I suppose you could
you are-
voluntarily fail it.
Yeah, I'm gonna voluntarily fail it.
Okay. Solas, you read his aura, and
The same as yours.
it is, well, I don't think he's ever read his own aura. I'm not sure that you could either.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
it does reveal that Ockar is a strong believer in lawfulness and goodness.
Okay, so spells still can work on him.
So I haven't lost my paladin abilities. Thank God.
Well, you can
Thanks,
still be
yeah.
lawful good in a fallen paladin.
I
Yeah.
hope that
next-
hasn't happened.
Well, next spell to test, hold person on Ockar.
Well, no.
Wait, what?
Okay. Laughter approves. Yes, do it.
I don't like this idea.
Since spell seems to fizzle when you cast target Ockar, I'm going to test which spells are going to
Can we
fizzle.
not?
Oh, one sec. Is this spells you're casting on that have worked? Are those wizard spells or are those priest spells?
I mean, I cast 2 successful cure light wounds on Braxon, but when I cast it on Ockar, it fizzled.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe it's because he pricked himself.
Well,
Yeah, I'm casting hold person on Ockar.
okay. So, Ockar, do you want to voluntarily fail your saving throw?
I'm not sure.
Just make a
I'm
decision.
gonna roll saving throw.
Okay.
It's versus spell.
But with a -2, I believe, since you're only casting it on the one person, correct, Solas?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Failed.
Ockar, you feel yourself go rigid and unmoving for the duration of the spell.
Hey.
I'm
Higgimus,
glaring
put your-
at you.
Higgimus, put your ring of free action right now. That's something we've never tested out.
Well, first of all, I'm going to say that doing all this, talking about it, still doing some more exploring, another hour has passed. Everyone gains another hit point.
Woohoo!
Well, if Higgimus isn't going to try to put that ring of free action on Ockar, I'm going to be releasing Ockar.
This is a good experiment. We need to test this out.
You can't release him.
Well,
I can't.
No.
Put
I
Higgins.
don't like
No.
being the dummy.
You'd have to cast Dispel Magic.
What
Use
Higgins
the
will
ring
do
of free action. Save your dispel magic.
I don't think you can talk, can you, if you're held?
No, I don't think you can.
So what Higgins will do is he'll go to whatever be the equivalent of
the priest
office
casting hold person can end
Hold
spell with single action.
on. Higgimus was speaking.
I was talking there. Is go to his office and have a seat and start
Full
thinking
freaking
about his gun that he's going to make.
Don't remember if you specified that you had an office here.
He didn't. Probably what was the gnome's office or workshop. It's pretty
That
good.
gnome wizard place, I guess.
Wizard
next
place.
to the cook area.
Okay,
I
well,
think.
to be fair, this is all of your asteroid, and just like arbitrarily saying that that's your office is gonna need some
Yeah,
I don't know.
discussion.
So he
I
gets
don't
to
know.
decide what he wants his office to be.
But you
No,
can
that's
certainly go
fine.
find some private space and things.
Yeah,
like
that's what I'll do.
Okay.
But all the hold person spell says that you can the caster can end it with single utterance.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. I forgot that part. Most spells you cannot just end.
Yeah.
So
So I release Ockar before the spell ends naturally.
okay.
And
I hate
say
that
sorry.
spell. That spell should be ripped out of every spell book.
It's a great spell. It's the anti-Ockar spell, Lafdul says.
I'm gonna give Ockar. I'm gonna give Lafdul.
Yes, yourself.
Lafdul. If,
What? You
if I
saying you
wasn't
want the
lawful
spell
good,
cast
I
on
would
you?
have thrown you off the ship long ago.
So it seems that the spells that fail were basically spells that channeled the positive plane.
Leva whispers to you, Ockar, that don't forget that Lafdul really likes ducks.
No. Can I make a listen check on that?
And crows.
I think I know what I'm gonna do.
Um,
Thank you for that.
Leva does decide to try something. She because she didn't end up casting that invisibility spell on Braxon because she was controlling the vortex. She's going to try casting it on Ockar to see if that if it fails. Ockar disappears from sight. Ockar, you're still there though.
I thought I escaped.
But it seems that the spells that failed were
Did Leva tell
spells
us
that
she was good at
basically
It wasn't even just a
positive
spell. It was
plane.
my special lay on hands ability that also failed.
Healing spells
Yeah,
don't
and
channel healing spells don't channel positive energy in second edition.
Oh yeah, it's later editions. okay.
So,
They literally knit wounds back together.
but what
Okay.
about my lay on hands?
It doesn't channel positive energy. It channels divine energy that's been instilled within you.
So that means.
But it's
wait,
still healing.
but why is it not working on me specifically? It worked on Braxon.
That's good. That's because Ocker's special and Braxon isn't.
Most of the crew have decided that they're going to, since they can't do anything, they're mostly resting, getting some extra sleep and stuff like that. Another hour passes.
I'm
Another hit
afraid to
point.
sleep in this place.
Another hit point restored to all of you.
Another hour.
Well, just
How
so
much
that I have
food do we
something to
have?
do, I will just start using healing on the wounded people.
Wait,
Oh,
I
another
have
hit point.
Beowulf
Sorry.
here,
Beowulf is there.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a plan. I'm not sure if it'll work.
You should do it, totally.
My plan is to fly out to see if there is an air envelope here.
You're invisible, and Beowulf doesn't know where you are.
Beowulf can smell him.
Yeah, I suppose. But
Yeah, he's got scent.
it's
so...
a bit disconcerting that the invisible Ockar mounts Beowulf.
All right, so Ockar,
is
you
to see if this place is like a limited area or not.
you mount Beowulf and go into the main central cave of your asteroid and attempt to fly out. However, as you get near the actual exit, Beowulf
Ockar.
veers to the side, and every attempt that you get, you try to fly out of the cave, he veers away. He will not go.
Higgimus, give me your flying boots!
Can't tell if he's doing this
Awfully demanding for a paladin.
consciously
Please give me
or
your
something.
flying boots.
You could let me finish
Nope.
speaking before asking
Alright.
for things like that, you know. I'm done now.
Okay. Higgimus, please give me your flying boots.
Why don't you just ask him to do what you just done if he's not?
'Cause I don't know if he'll actually go ahead and do it because he's busy thinking about guns.
You could ask him first, and then if he says that he's not interested, then you could ask to borrow his boots.
Braxon says, hang
Higgimus,
about.
do you want to try flying out of here to see if it works?
Hang
No,
about.
I'm just
Why
gonna
don't you
wait
try
until
the back door.
I'm just gonna wait until whatever it is done doing whatever it is.
Then let me borrow your
Higgimus is
flying
like-
boots so I can test.
Higgimus is like, "Hey, it's a spell. Spells expire, right? I'm just going to kick back and relax until it's done.
Yeah, pretty much.
But
Not
can
necessarily.
I at least borrow your boots so I can attempt it?
Fine.
Do you like other people wearing your shoes?
Not really.
Especially a human.
But you still said fine, right?
Yeah. Go do it. Whatever.
Okay, I'll try to fly out of here with his flying boots.
All right. As you fly towards the exit, and Braxon, you were heading towards the back door, correct?
Yep, that's right.
Ockar, as you fly towards the cave exit, you feel an undeniable urge to turn before you get to the exit, and you find yourself turning away from it.
No saving throw?
Nope.
Damn it.
Can I
Told you.
try that? Because I wonder if what's affecting Ockar would affect me, because I'm slightly different, so to speak.
So you want to borrow the boots?
No, I'm just gonna. Can I? Is there any way to walk? Do I have to fly?
You would have to swim because there was water.
Ugh, I guess if I'm allowed to borrow the boots, I will try the boots.
I'll give you the boots.
Is that okay, Higgimus? I ask Higgimus. I guess they're his
Fine.
boots. And then I try to do the same.
All right, while you're doing that, Braxon, you get to the back door, you find it closed, and you cannot open it. You can touch it, you can touch the handle, but you cannot turn it.
Ooh.
and
You
pull it
can't
out.
interact
Interesting.
with this world. Everything's like that. It's not the door. That's what happens when you're on another plane. You can see the world. You can't interact with it.
Well, just so that I have something to do, I will start using healing proficiency on all the wounded people.
Okay,
You're all gonna heal,
it's a bit
so-
late for you to get much, so...
You're gonna waste your supplies.
I'm not using my healing back since I don't have it at the moment.
Well, how do you?
But you basically tend to the crew. We'll say
Yeah,
that.
I will tend to the
We are
crew
in
and
a very bad spot right now.
All right, so Lafdul, you put the boots on and attempt to fly out, and you also feel an undeniable urge to turn before you get to the exit, and you find yourself turning away from it. Both you and Ockar, it wasn't even something like a conscious. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? It's just you turn naturally, and then when you're done, you're like, why did I do that? And if you try it again, the same thing would happen. You would just naturally, without thinking, turn away, and it didn't seem unusual to you until you were done. And then, again, that's weird. Why am I doing that? Also,
I have a thought.
Hold on. Also, we do have a Leva player. Hello.
Hello? Yes, I'm here.
To
Okay,
catch
that's
you
perfect.
up on what's been going on, you guys did finish the fight. Two giants.
Well done.
Two giants surrendered. Oh,
were slain.
the one that was reduced is no longer reduced. He did return to his original size. And you find yourself back on your asteroid, everyone, including the two remaining giants and your crew. But everything is like misty and hazy. You guys have cast some spells, but at this point, you might want to just listen and see what other people are trying.
Mm-hmm. Are we teleported there, or did we actually go
We don't
there?
know.
We don't know
Okay.
yet.
It was
Okay,
instantaneous.
I listen.
It was instantaneous. You just found yourself there after the fight.
I just
Somebody
got
told
a
me-
I have a
notification
thought.
Hold up.
from
Hold
Wendy.
Hold up. Ockar, you had a thought?
Yeah. Do any of us have like a telekinesis-like spell?
I got my ring.
Okay, so do you think you could, if I flew over there, do you think you could grab me with telekinesis and force me further?
No, because you're too big.
Okay.
Too much mass to you.
What if I did
Maybe-
it for you?
I would have to shrink myself.
Could you shrink yourself?
Do I want to allow Ockar to have fun over laughter?
You know me. I wouldn't do anything to you. I'm a paladin. I'm not allowed to be too chaotic.
I mean, he did say that he was tempted to throw you off the side of a ship.
Yeah,
What?
see, I'm a bit hesitant about this.
I swear I will not throw you into the water.
Okay, if you swear to your deity, you know.
I
that's
swear to
fine.
Tyr I won't do anything untowards.
All right, then that's good enough for me. Since Lafdul's religious, he knows that. That's good. All right, I'll
Okay.
lend him my ring, I guess, while I'll shrink myself down while flying. Lafdul's going to end up being splished into the water. He's not going to be happy. Can we have a contingency plan in case Lafdul ends up drowning?
What kind
Um,
of contingency plan?
Can you get
Yes,
Beowulf to grab me out?
Yes, if something happens and the thing and this weird plane forces you into the water, I'll have Beowulf fly over and pull you out.
He would have to make a passing grab, or I would have to grab him. And plus, I'd
Braxon
be
says-
sinking under the water.
And I can
Braxon
always try to
says-
pull you out telekinetically.
Don't we have a
Braxon
ring of
says-
water breathing somewhere?
Higgimus has the ring of water walking.
Braxon,
the
you
one
were
that
saying?
allows you to walk on water and use ice and stuff.
Braxon says this is an interesting thing with the water, and says I couldn't get the back door open, and
Oh,
jumps into the water.
I reckon the water's going to be solid. I didn't realise that until now.
Yeah.
The water
Yeah,
should be
Braxton's-
solid.
Braxton's going to find out if he lands on the water or goes into it. He's
Oh,
got a
you
helmet that allows
you
him to
wouldn't
breathe
even
underwater.
drown.
You find yourself skittering across the top of the water.
Are you
Braxton says,
bouncing with
"Hey."
the motions?
I'm going to step onto the water.
Yeah, the water is moving.
Solid.
So
you are forcibly moved.
well, no.
Says,
The water is moving slightly just naturally, but it's primarily a pool, so there isn't that much movement in it.
Yeah,
but
but
it
you're
does
not going
feel
into
really
it.
weird walking on it because it doesn't feel entirely solid.
Braxton says, Ockar, you might want to be careful about this because at some point, this effect on us is going to stop happening.
Right.
And
okay.
we're both fall into the water, and only one of us has got a helmet that allows.
And
him to
you're in
breathe
full plate
underwater.
armor.
Right. I'm going to stay on land, and let's try this, Lafdul. And, Braxton, give Lafdul your helmet just in case.
Well, hang on a second. I've got an idea. Braxton's going to try and cut the water with a dagger.
You can't cut anything. It doesn't
Remember,
matter
I
what
tried
it
to cut
is.
sheets.
All right, Braxton tries cutting the water, but your blade just kind of skitters across the top.
Amazing.
Are you
Okay.
doing this in character as in you don't know, or
So I'll hold the ring of telekinesis, and you'll shrink down.
By the way, another hour has passed as you're discussing and trying things, and you guys all get another hit point.
Braxon says, "Don't you think this is amazing?"
No, I want to get out of here.
Until we die, it's great. Up until we
It's
die.
cool, but then we can't be stuck in here for too long because we didn't bring any food with us.
Well, depending on
Fair
whether or
enough.
not me and Solas can create food.
We
Also,
don't even know if you can get your spells here.
yeah, that's a good point. Could I borrow? I suppose I can wear helmets. Okay.
Okay, Braxon will get off the water. And
Yeah.
Also, can you
Lafdul
create
wants to borrow
food
his
for the
helmet.
entire crew?
Probably, with enough castings of it, which I have 4, and Solas has 1, so 5
Well.
castings create food and water if it works.
Can you regain your spells?
Yeah, that's another thing if we can.
Well, for now, let's test our current plan. So,
So I borrow Braxon's helmet, I lend my ring of telekinesis, and I wear Higgimus' boots while shrinking myself down while being pushed through.
yeah,
is probably
so
gonna
you'll
hurt as I
fly
get
over,
crushed.
and once you get to the point where you start turning, I'm gonna try to push you.
Try not to crush me alive.
If it looks like you're about to be crushed alive, I'll stop.
To the point of being crushed alive, so you'll push.
Once it's obvious that it's going to crush you alive, then I'll stop.
So you're waiting for the screaming part, are you?
That's the only way I'll know.
Oh, I think you're enjoying this.
Do I sound like I'm enjoying it? Because I don't think I am.
All right, give me an
Probably
attack
are.
roll, Ockar.
Just a straight D20?
It's your Faku, adjusted for dexterity.
Okay.
Is it reaction or is it missile attack?
It's a missile attack. You try to use the power of the ring to push Lafdul, but you can't seem to get a grip on him, and he's already turning away from the.
Okay,
Yeah,
attempt
so-
number 2.
Alright, I try again. I keep trying, I guess. Until he ables to hit me.
That goes 13.
Still not able to get the force of the ring to grasp onto Lafdul and push him.
Does my armor even matter in this case, so to speak? It would just be my base armor.
No, it does.
Really?
Let's leave your
How
armor
does-
over here, and then we'll try again.
In part because it's magic.
Let's do this again without armor.
Hang
But
on.
so part of it, a lot of it is just the fact that he's small, far away, armor, dodgy, all kinds of things. Even if he's trying to avoid it, you're still trying to project a magical force far away from you and on a small thing and do a thing. It's gonna be difficult.
Okay,
I
let's do it
can't
again.
Easier to use your armor class.
So by the time I took my armor off, my reduced self would have worn off anyways.
That goes 13.
You do manage to get a grip on Lafdul, and Lafdul, you do feel a push when all of a sudden there's no force, and you're turning away. Ockar, you feel like the ring has failed.
What the?
It had him, then it just released him. Oh, this is strange.
Okay, now we need to find a cannon.
Sure, you got a cooking pot.
Yeah,
If anyone gets the reference.
All
I
right,
got a cooking pot in
Leva
my backpack. I'll use as a helmet. Let's do
Leva
this.
has an idea. She's going to cast Wizard Eye,
Yes.
Oh, that's a good idea,
Alright.
actually.
and you
See which
create your
plane.
Wizard Eye, and you're going to send it out. Try to send it out the cave entrance.
Yes.
You find the Wizard Eye turning away from the entrance every time you send it there.
Ooh.
What would happen if we cast offensive magic through it?
Does anyone have any offensive magic left?
I do.
I mean, if
I
you
don't
want to
think
try
magic
it.
missiles work. You need a target.
I'm not really ready to cast magic missile on just anyone.
Well, you'd have to cast it on magic missile on someone outside of the thing anyway.
The range, yeah.
Lafdul, do you have any weapons you can throw into it, like a dagger?
Yeah. I do.
Braxon says maybe we're not where we think we are.
Yeah, we're plane shifted somewhere. We're in another plane.
Yeah, but maybe we're not. Maybe we're not in brow space. Maybe we're still in forward space, and we're in some sort of pocket dimension that's plucked this location from our minds.
So the only way we can get out is with a plane shift or gate or whatever it's called.
In theory, that would work, but I am nowhere near experienced enough nor done the research to pull that spell off.
Well, it may be our only choice to get out of here.
When we start starving, yes.
Yes.
So that's an interesting thing. None of you feel hungrier than you did when all this started.
That doesn't make me feel reassured. That just makes me more scared.
Didn't you take a
Ockar,
potion
you
of
need to calm
vitality?
down.
Yeah, Are we returning the items since we've done that kind of
Yeah,
experiment?
we'll return the items to everybody. Oh, God.
Well,
I'd feel
since-
better about this if I at least knew that there was some kind of malevolent figure laughing at us.
Probably, it's my duty would enjoy
But
this.
since there isn't, and we're just stuck here, that just makes me more and more... It just makes me feel more and more nervous the longer we're here.
What if it's benevolent figure that has put us in here, since people are healing and we aren't getting hungry or thirsty?
Yeah, but it's still a prison, so to speak.
Yeah.
If you put a gilded cage, it's still a prison.
It might be that we are put in here to just to be safe while something happens.
Another hour has passed, and everyone regains another hit point.
Higgimus, what was that mission? You said he had a vision or something. He had a quest for you as payment for your gun or something, didn't he? This is the whole reason why we're even going here to Forge Space.
Wasn't a vision. I don't think.
Was it?
Yeah, he had a vision that the dwarf, not Noberduk, but the dwarf that he was speaking to.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
But you don't have a whole lot of details on that right now, because the whole point of going here was to then talk to him and get the details.
Yeah, I don't really know a lot about it. I mean, it's more of the god stuff. And if you try to understand the god stuff, it doesn't really work too much.
Yeah, Lafdul's speechless.
What great philosophy from the Giff.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's philosophy or just...
It's philosophy.
What?
Oh, Higgimus, you're also no longer enlarged.
Oh, okay. I can't shrink myself, so I'll leave that to you. Thank you, sir.
I've still got my change self and knock. Actually, could I... That's an interesting... Where is that back door, Braxon? I go to the back door.
It's where we originally came in. Braxon, take him up there. It's past the barracks, up the little corridor.
Yeah, I probably know where it is, but...
Yeah, you do.
I will attempt to use knock on the door.
Nothing happens. The spell appears to fail.
Is all of our crew here? Like, all of them?
Yes, including the dead ones.
Including the dead ones.
Yeah. Now, the thing, though, is that you've realized that a number of the Giff that went down, they seem to have... some of them seem to recover. So you actually have 15 live Giff now.
Okay. Some of them have recovered?
Yeah, I mean, like, you saw them take hits and go down, and you assumed that they were dead, but then near the end of the battle, you realized that their bodies weren't there.
Okay.
And then after the fight finished, you wound up here, and some of them were still dead, but some of those that were dead appeared to have recovered enough to be mobile and up and tend to wounds and stuff like that.
Maybe they weren't full dead.
Do any of my other potions seem to come out, so to speak? I don't know, someone experiments with the temporary healing potion, they can just pour it into like a cup or something that they've got in their backpack.
Or someone could just take a temporary healing potion and see if it heals them.
Yeah, because I want to know if it's just my oil of Etherealness, because that's a unique. Well, because it puts a person in another plane. Or I don't know if I know this.
Oh, hey, here's something. How about we try to get everybody fully healed, and maybe that will make this place go away.
Maybe.
Well, that's gonna be hard for me because I didn't. None of the healing magic works on me, so I have to sit here and wait.
Aren't you getting
11
one
hours.
hit point an hour?
You've got temporary healing potions actually that I've still
Yeah.
got. There's 4 left.
I'll try to drink a temporary healing potion.
Do I have one? Who has?
I've
Who
got
has
it in
them?
chat.
If somebody's willing to give me a temporary healing potion, I'll try to
If you
drink
read. What I
So
wrote.
Higgimus has one, Braxon does not, Solas does not, Ockar has one, Sinrae has one, Leva has one. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then
I'll
I'll
drink
drink mine.
Braxon drank.
Somebody can have
Braxton
mine.
drunk them.
So it's 2d4.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
All right, so Higgimus, you drank yours.
Yep, and I'm fully healed now.
Ockar, you find yourself invigorated and healed by that.
What do you mean?
That works.
Yeah.
Sinrae has one, so she will offer it to Braxon.
Oh. You sure you don't need it?
I'm
She
pretty sure
wasn't
she
hurt.
does not.
He was never hit.
Yeah, she was not hurt.
Okay.
Leva will offer hers to Braxon too. He looks like he is the most hurt one.
So they're 2d4 each.
Yeah, so
Plus
you just do 44 plus 4.
I'll do. Right.
Alright, so everyone's drank all the potions, so I can rewrite 0.
So there you go, 12.
How far are you off?
Still a
Not
bit.
that I-
So
Not that I have active
you're into the
spells.
6th hour. Everyone gets another hit point.
Woohoo.
Many of the crew have been just sleeping. None of you feel tired particularly, but at the same time, it's odd. You feel like if you wanted to, you could sleep.
Can
I'll
they
go
be
to sleep
roused?
then.
Can they be roused from sleep?
Yeah, if you go rouse one of the crew members, shake him and you go, oh, what?
I was just making sure you're able to be woken up.
Oh,
Sorry.
all right. He goes back to
Braxton
sleep.
says, do you think I might heal faster if I sleep?
Probably.
Oh, I'll go to sleep then.
Leva, 2 of the giants are with you. That you took prisoner. They surrendered to you.
Okay.
They're tied. They're just kind of like they're baffled and bewildered. They seem
Their
to have
injuries healing, I suppose.
gone to sleep as well.
Yeah. Do they look like they're recovering their injuries?
Yes.
Alright, this is affecting all of us, regardless of whomever. Can I attempt to study? Theorize, I suppose.
I
about
mean,
plane shift. I don't really have any research materials, so it's just theory.
yeah.
For a couple
I
hours.
mean, you know, you can make personal notes of what's going on and do research later. Although most planner research requires higher level books than you have a library.
Well, we got some of those books that were rather high level that were in the. I don't have access to them now, unfortunately.
So does anyone have any further plans that they want to try, things that they want to do, or are you just gonna wait and see what happens?
What are the measures here? I mean, would it be possible to just cast Vortex and have it directed into the entrance?
I'd already had you cast Vortex. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
It killed a couple of giants, I think.
Yep. So just gonna
Solas
wait.
will be praying for a couple of hours and then rest.
All right.
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay.
Braxton's gonna have a quick sleep to see if he heals quicker.
Ockar will find a place to rest since he can't think of any more ideas.
Oh, Braxton wants to see if the beds are soft or whether they're hard.
They're hard, but they don't feel uncomfortable, which is a kind of an odd dichotomy. But like they don't seem to move, but they also don't seem to like poke you in the back with a ruffled corner or something like that. It doesn't seem to bother you to lie on these beds.
It's be rather awkward when one of the dwarfs goes to sleep on the same bed as you.
So another 6 hours pass. You get another 6 hit points back.
Woohoo!
And everyone who was sleeping just kind of naturally wakes up.
Yeah, I would have been sleeping because I
Okay.
probably want to try to get my spells back, I guess.
And
Yeah, maybe too.
everything seems to fade to white.
Yay.
Very slowly. And then almost instantly, almost like a pop, you're back on your ship. Everyone is where they were. Your ship may have shifted positions slightly. It's hard to tell. Someone with navigation would need to do a check. But the giant ship is still there. All of the bodies are still there.
It wasn't looted in a day.
Well, 12
Hopefully.
hours. Does anyone have a timepiece? I can't remember if you guys got a timepiece on the ship.
No.
Braxton doesn't.
Might have a water clock. I don't remember having a water clock though.
I think you were thinking of one for the office back on.
It's a shame I don't have no
Brawl.
time.
Okay, yeah, that's probably where it was. If I had one.
So you
you
can't
could've
tell
looked.
whether time has actually passed.
Was that rest so that I can start praying again my spells?
Oh,
Yes,
hang on.
you feel fully rested. You can certainly
can I?
study spells.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes, Braxon.
You were saying we can't tell how much time has gone past.
Mhm.
Braxton's going to look for some places where the fight has been and see if the blood's dry.
The blood is certainly dry.
Dry.
So- Once again, well, not once again, but once Higgimus sorts everything out here, he'll talk to Lafdul and say, "See, God stuff. Eventually, they'll get bored." And he'll direct everybody to the plans he had before everybody went into whatever that thing was.
Okay. You go ahead and reset up the fire giant ship to be towed. You take the helm out, I assume.
Yes.
Okay.
I guess we leaked.
It's a very large helm, so it's taken up two hull points of or not 2 hull points, 2 tons of cargo space in your cargo hold.
Okay.
That's how big it
Good
is.
thing we don't haul cargo.
Yeah. And searching through the corpses and the 2 giants that that surrendered, you find some coins, but these coins are like the size of your palm.
Well,
These are clearly not coins made by humans or dwarves or something like that. They are big coins. And the total number of coins you find are, let's see.
They might be worth something at Arcane or something, where money's more universal there.
Well, they're also going to be worth their weight in whatever they are, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will try to fix the ship with mending.
Give me a moment. So you find 17 of these large coins of gold. You find 79 large silver coins.
Everything's larger for giant.
When they make it, yeah. And what do you expect? And
Can I wield a sewing needle as a rapier?
a total of 166 large copper coins. Searching their ship some more, you do find plenty of food. So you easily replenish your supplies of food and water. It looks like they probably had about a month's worth for themselves, so that's going to be, I'm going to say, 4 months of food and water for you. Well, let's see.
Would it last 4 months? So?
Well, it would be...
if it's dried food. Because if it's only a month for them, that might have just been short-term food, like fresher food.
So it's about 1,000 man days worth.
Is it normal food or is it dwarves' legs?
It appears to be normal food.
Do
Nuts,
giants
grains,
even eat?
dried fruits, dried meats. Although the dried fruit seems larger than you would have expected.
Well, that's good.
Is it like the berries that we found on that other place?
Bigger.
Size. Oh.
Oh.
They're dried, so
Yeah,
they're
you
just
find
like
some-
giant raisins.
Yeah, so you find some raisins, but you would guess that
Pizza-sized raisins.
yeah, I mean like one raisin fits in your fist, kind of thing.
Dire raisins.
Are those recognizable fruits?
They seem to be
Yeah.
like it's not the exact same, but there are dried things that appear similar to apples, like dried apple slices, dried raisins, dried prunes, that sort of thing.
Trail mix.
Yeah, nuts and stuff like that. Yeah, and everything is just big. Seems edible though.
Good. Yummy.
Braxon's
I
going to
guess.
see if he can find his magic marbles.
You do collect up
Good
your most of them. You probably aren't able to get all of them though.
Yeah.
They did not have any treasure in their cargo hold.
No.
Oh.
Nope.
Yeah, but their plate armor is worth a lot, probably.
You would if you had to guess, were probably you were the first ship that they came across on their pirating trip since they last were in port, wherever that
So,
was.
how far away are we from the nearest port?
A couple days.
Okay, so let's take the giants there and give them to the port authorities there or whatever.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
So we did get their helm though, so that's plus.
There was that the giant chair that they had. Is there anything special in it?
Well, the giant chair was their helm.
Okay.
I'm
Can I-
wondering if it's a normal helm or a series helm.
No.
Can I go around some of their ship with detect magic, just in case we missed anything?
Sure.
Odds and sods, like ropes and stuff, I guess.
Old.
Nothing is detected as magical though,
Alright.
other than the helm.
Just to be the Lafdul.
Oh, really?
Wasn't there a rule that said if you bring a series helm onto a ship, it stops the ship working?
I think you have to mount it.
Ah, okay.
My general assumption is that most of these things only work if you mount them, with the exception of potential wearable items that function as helms.
Right. No, I thought it said something like that. Stop you raiding this treasure.
Could be.
another-
I would have to look, but nothing seems to happen with your ship when you put it in a cargo hold.
Okay.
But yeah, I will cast mending and try to fix some of those
Oh, yeah, something I want
planks
to see
that those giants broke with their rocks.
Okay.
I want
Oh,
to see
yeah.
if Strain Wood will work as well. See if I can help the odd piece here and there.
Let's see.
Plus 50 or
I
under,
don't
if I
think
remember.
Straighten Wood is going to do anything.
Is it
Warpwood,
my
Warpwood can
level?
inflict hull point, but 61 is not good enough, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was 50
although
or under.
I'm gonna actually modify it a bit because it's I was using the quick rules in combat War Captain's Companion, and there is actually different rules in the main box set. So what it is that it's 10% per caster level.
Oh,
okay. You're 5th level, right?
4th level mage.
All right, 4th level mage, so it's a 40% chance.
Okay.
But then next level it'll be 50%, and then when you get to 11th level, then you're guaranteed to restore 1 with a 10% chance to restore a second one.
Okay.
Does
That's
that
fair.
mean that 20th it's a 100% to restore 2?
Yeah.
I've got a question if there's time before the break.
Sure.
They were throwing stones at us, so can we use those stones as catapult shot or grape shot?
You can use them as catapult shot.
Right.
Oh, right. Our crew, the ones that should have died but didn't die, are they around?
So,
Yeah, everyone came back.
what? We lost no one.
No, you lost
we
some,
lost 5 Giff.
and you lost some regular crew too.
I will, with those of the religious sort who want to hold a funeral for the Giff.
Yeah, afterward, I guess.
Okay. So yeah, you have 15 Giff now and 22 human sailors. All right, so you hold funerals for those who perished, and rig up the giant's longship to be towed. You do find that you can pull it. You estimate now that it's about 20 hull points, 20 ton ship. And get underway, and we will take our break as you continue on to the anvil. So we will be back in about 10 minutes, everyone.